Oh, I did. I burnt myself real bad in my leg and it hurts. Like, meh. All right. Good morning to everyone. I hope everybody's having a good day so far. I am dual streaming. So if you hear me talking to somebody and they're not in your chat, promise you it's just see their chat. I typically do TikTok and YouTube. Like, those are my main ones. But here and there I will, do like another one. Like, oh, I'll try like a this site or like an Instagram or like a whatever. But this is mainly where I'm at is TikTok and YouTube. Like, those seem to be like the ones I do the best on. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Like Twitch, I get like nobody. I know that there's people that make like full lives, like big lives, like streaming on Twitch and all that stuff. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know if it's like, don't know what it is. All right, let me hear. What you doing, honey? Good morning. How are you, baby? I hope everybody's having a beautiful day. I'm getting my shit up, getting myself together. I'm telling you, I'm running late today. But you know what? That's okay. We're going to make this happen. I burnt my leg, Bob. I burnt it. It made me sad. Hey, Eric, what's going on? Guys, welcome through. Tap the screen, like the live. It helps me bring more people in. They've been having me on like serious block lately. Like they have not been wanting me to get pushed out to anything at all, ever, which really sucks. But you know what? We're gonna beat through. We're gonna work through this, and we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna that sort of stuff. So good morning, guys. Welcome through. Ow, that really hurt, man. I really burnt myself. That shit really hurt. You guys probably gonna hear me say that like 8 million more times today. Wait, I have stuff for it. Hold on. That'll help it, right? I did a little bit more of my tattoo yesterday. I don't think it came out quite as. I mean, you can see the purple in it more, but like the blue didn't really darken much. So I'm gonna wait like another 6 weeks and then see like how it looks after that, and then we'll go from there. We'll go from there. We're just gonna keep tattooing. We're gonna keep tattooing until finally I get the right idea. You know what I mean? So, hey, it's there. I'm not very happy with like I don't know. We'll see once it's all. We'll see once it's all actually complete and done what it looks like. Like I want to redo her face so that way she looks more spooky than like. I didn't really want this. Wasn't necessarily what I wanted. I wanted her like to look more like a zombie, and I think that the chick took what I said differently and she kind of did a different thing with it, which I get it. Listen, I should have been like, hey, that's not what I'm looking for. But, here we are. So whatever, that it works. We'll get it fixed one day. One day we'll get her completely fixed and it'll be fine. So what I'm doing today is not only am I doing the weird news, but I'm going to be accepting a random battle request because why the fuck not? Like, let's do some random battle requests. That'll be fun. But I turned it off for about 10 minutes. So I'm like, all right, let me get some people in, see if I can't get some screen tappers, see if I can't get people that will, like the live. I've been doing battles, like I said, so far I've come across some really nice people. Every great once in a while I'll come across that person that goes a little too hard in battles. And I'm like, that's when I get like a, oh, says you're side gonna play yet? Oh, like, oh, shut up. Like, it absolutely drives me nuts. Like, I cannot deal with it. Like, so it does. It takes me a little, I don't know. Thank you, Casey, honey. Thank you for tapping. I will never ask you guys for anything that isn't free. Guess what's free? Tapping that motherfucking screen. That shit's free. And I said I do trending topics first thing in the morning, so I will kind of just jot down whatever I see, and that's what I'll go over through in the morning. It's just, like whatever is happening in the world, whatever seems to be going on, all that stuff. And I said in a few minutes we'll do some battles when they start coming through. I'm having a lot of trouble. I've been having a lot of trouble finding people that speak English. I don't know. I don't know what kind of list I'm on for like battles or whatever, but like I'll get people. I'm like, okay, normally it's the first thing I ask. Scale of 1 to 10, how much English do you speak? And if they go, yes, I'm like, okay, good talking to you. I mean, like, it's not an overly complex question, at least I don't think so, but I can see where some people will be confused, but I feel it awkward to sit there in a battle with somebody that you can't speak with for like I don't even know how long the battles are. Like what, like 5 minutes? You're just sitting there staring at the person like, Oh, hello. Yeah, yeah. You come to Denmark? I mean, not planning to. It wasn't on the list of things to do. Why is Denmark the nice place to go? Yes, you visit Denmark. You come see me, and you're like, I'm sorry, what? Not that I wouldn't go to Denmark. Denmark sounds rather peachy keen, but like, I get some people there from. I'm from Singapore. I'm like, okay. They're like, you visit Singapore? No, no, it's humid there. I'm good. I'm good. I've seen the way that you get bathed in the Philippines. Like, just I'm good. Like I'm good. Like I don't want to wash in like the family wash bucket. Like nothing against people if that's the way they live, but like I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to use a community wash bucket. Like that's just not. 'Cause from what I hear in the Philippines, it's really humid too, and it's like I don't like humidity. Humidity. I'm already in a spot where it's like overly humid. So to be in a spot where it's another like overly humid, I'm just like I don't know if I can hang. Guys, welcome through. Tap the screen, like the live. If everybody hashtags FYP for me, it might help. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm throwing out that one out there. Hashtag FYP, repeated over and over. It might actually help me get pushed out. They haven't been pushing me out lately. They have been kind of putting me in this no man's land. Like, I have to be, like, I know at this point I have to be, like, shadowed because, like, there's no way that it's like there's no way that this stuff is happening where I'm just getting like so on YouTube I've been doing pretty good. On YouTube I'm getting a good amount of people. Seems to be really hit or miss on there. But I just started doing YouTube maybe like 2-3 months ago where I started going live on there. I've been going live on TikTok for like a year and I said when I first started it was great. Please look out for 17-year-old kids went missing. I don't, Jason. I don't know who that is, and it probably won't make it down to me. Yeah, it probably won't make it down this way. But if I happen to come across it, like, but 2008, like, I mean, I'm not in Canada, so like, I can't imagine that would like be on like my news, especially like a case that happened in 2008. Like, I mean, that's just so I don't even know what the person looks like to look out for them. Not a clue. All right, and so I said, guys, I am dual streaming. If you hear me talk to somebody and they're not in your chat, I promise you, it's just the other chat. It's fine. It's fine. Nobody needs to be worried for me. So we're going to do trivia today. We're also going to do some weird news, and I'm going to put my makeup on. So let's see. I talked about this yesterday, and I thought this was a really, really neat idea, right? So there are these, they're like upscale, like restaurant owners, right? And they're based out of North Carolina, which, okay, cool. I think that's cool. We like that. We like North Carolina. That's fine. And they have started making they have made their restaurant autism friendly. Apparently, one of the restaurant owners, he has a son who's 9, and he's autistic, right? So they have started making like children safe places where if the kid is say a little bit older that has a sensory swing, it has stuff in like there's a little section of the restaurant where it's the autism friendly section because it can be very overwhelming for kids with autism to be out amongst all these people and all these sounds, and they normally will give them when they come in like a little bag, and it's an autism friendly bag, and it gives them like earplugs, it gives them like fidget spinners. It gives them like just little stuff to kind of entertain. But and then there's some kids that are nonverbal altogether, right? So what they did was for the autism menu, and I thought this was really great. Hi, Cassandra, what's going on? I thought this was really great. They have a menu that's specifically for people that have autism. So if they want something, they don't have to tell them what they want. They can point at the picture. I thought that was really cool. So I forget what the name of it is. It's a fancy schmancy restaurant, and I thought it was really cool that they did that. I wish that more. There's also states that are talking about doing autism-friendly license plates, just so if they pull somebody over and somebody with autism, it's not giving them an out. Like, okay, well, I can never act however the hell I want to, but the police might understand why maybe the person is responding to their commands. Like, you know what I mean? Like there was that case of that boy that happened. I think he was on like 18. It was pretty sad. It was in his backyard. He was pacing back and forth in the backyard. And for whatever reason, right? Like, I have a girl that lives up the street from me. I said my son's autistic, but I have a girl that lives up the street from me that's autistic. Her mom, like, she's outside stimming all day, just walking up and down the street. And her mom sits out there and watches her walk. This my son does it. He stims in the house. Like, he's not making my ass go out there and sit in the heat with him, right? Like, he's not. So, I count my blessings. But so, like, I see this chick out there all the time, right? She's just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And like there was a neighbor, right? Who this boy was in his own backyard. He's pacing back and forth in his own backyard. The police got called. The police got there, and they're like, "Hey, sir, stop walking. You need to drop to your knees." And the guy didn't necessarily understand like what like that, so he just kind of like looked and like he kept stimming. He kept walking back and forth, right? Now, keep in mind, he was in his own backyard. Now, the police had no way to know that this was his own backyard. His parents were in the house, didn't even realize what was going on, right? So he's stimming, he's going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and the police end up shooting him because that's what ended up happening was they thought that he was being disobedient and wasn't responding, and that's what ended up happening was they found out that he was. I'm going to talk about something that'll make you feel bad for the rest of your life. Hey Joe, what's going on? As like somebody that's a police officer and already has to deal with a lot of shit. Imagine being the police officer that fired that final shot, and then that's the reason why. Like that's a lot. Like that's a lot for anybody to live with. You don't know if that person had autism children themselves. You don't know if you don't know what you don't know daily. Oh, thank you, daily reminder. You are loved as well, baby. Like you don't know what specifically caused it. So it's like now they came out. I don't know if you guys heard this recently, right? There's been a lot of stuff in the news about autism lately. They have come out with something in the news recently saying that RFK said we were going to have, I guess not like fart on live for what? I got a fart. But they came out with this thing saying that they believe that a lot of autism was caused from taking Tylenol while pregnant. On one hand, I'm like, I really think it's a genetic disorder, you know what I mean? Because I believe my dad had it. Like, now that I sit back and I kind of look and I say, I think that he might have had it. Like, but like, I took Tylenol when I was pregnant with my son because it's the only thing they tell you is safe to take. Like, you can't take anything else. Like, nothing. Like, there is nothing. But they tell you, oh, acetaminophen, man, it'll help your pain. I had sciatica real bad with my son. So I took it because it's better than them giving me painkillers for it. You know what I mean? At least you would think. But so now that they're saying that, and now they're saying too, and I think this is interesting. I can see like in extreme cases, right? But they're saying now that they're coming out with a cure for it. And that's one of those things like I imagine it would be like a monthly medication. I don't think it's just like a cure. Like they go and they give you the shot and it's gone for good. If it was something that my son wanted to do, I would stand behind him and say, okay, let's do this. You know what I mean? Like, this is not just a him thing. This is a me thing. Like, whatever decisions you make, I'm in it with you. So let's do this. But I would never want him to go and get it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's happy and he's cool and he's funny and he's quirky and he's wonderful the way that he is. Like, I don't feel like he needs to change anything about himself to fit any type of social norm. But that's my opinion. I can see if somebody has, like there are different kids that outlash a lot, like, that they can't help but like hit or like they hurt themselves or they're banging their heads on a wall. Like, I can see where there's a lot where it might seem like a better option than having them hurt themselves. You know what I mean? So, but that's one of those things that I would leave up to him. Like that wouldn't be my decision to make. He's gonna be 21 this year. If he was like, well, yeah, I want to try the cure, but if it doesn't work, I'll just go back to being me. Cool. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You know what I mean? But if it was something that he was like, nah, I'd be like, okay, like just the same. But I understand there are different cases, there are different severities, there are different everything's with it. So you know what I mean? Like it's what it is. Guys, welcome through. Tap the screen, like the live for me. I love it when people stop by and see me first thing in the morning. Please look out for Caden Rex spite 17-year-old kids when missing out here. Yeah, but dude, you're talking about something that happened in 2008. You really think that something that happened in Canada in 2008 is somehow going to make it down to my way? It happened in 2008, dude. It's not like what is it you want me to do? Like go and look around like like you're in Canada. Like you really think that it would be like around here? I'd be like, "Oh, that's that chick." Like I don't know that person. And especially 2008. Like that's kind of a long time ago. Are you okay? What is this channel about? I just talk. I do a lot of weird news first thing in the morning. So I said I try to like touch on whatever topics are first thing in the morning. And I don't know. Some dude wants me to find a loved one that went missing in 2008. I don't know why they feel like I'm the person to come to. But you know, whatever. I said I am dual live streaming, guys. So if you hear me talking to somebody and they're not in your chat, I promise you, I'm just talking to the chat. Like 2008. Dude, that's like, it's literally almost 20 years ago. Like, you're 3 years away from 20 years ago. Like, why would I happen to know this? Or were they coming to my area of the country? Were they, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying I can understand wanting to find your loved ones, but I'm not in Canada. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not in Canada, so why would I certainly wasn't in Canada like 13 years ago, like almost 20 years ago. So why would, like, you know what I'm saying? Does that make a lot of sense? It don't make a lot of sense to me, but okay, there we go. There we go. So guys, welcome through. Like I said, we do the weird news first thing in the morning. Okay, so let's see. So that was the new stuff that I heard lately that I see. It was a pretty big deal. Now they're talking about a cure for it. All this stuff. I don't know if there's a cure for it. I personally, like I said, I can see if somebody's had like some very big reactions, like they have some very big issues. You know what I mean? Like I can see that. But like to me, it's for my son. It's part of who he is. Like it's part of who he is. That's it. Like he's part of who he is. You know. So like to have him take away that part of his life would almost feel weird to me. If it was like a month to month thing, you can always tell this person like, hey, you could take it month to month. If after a few months, if you don't feel right, it doesn't like work for you, you can always just go off of it. Like, I don't think it's like a cure, like a one shot cure, like the polio vaccine. Where now just well, we don't have to worry about that no more. You know what I mean? But Tylenol would explain why it's become so much more prevalent over the years because Tylenol has become so much more prevalent over the years. But think about it, how many women are like pregnant today, like getting ready to give birth next month, and then you're coming out with like, oh, by the way, you probably shouldn't take Tylenol when you're pregnant because this will happen. Like, always too late with some shit. Always too late with some shit. So they're also doing this other thing with our government, which I think is pretty interesting. They're doing it's a government declassification, right? It's like a whole, there's like a task force, there's all this shit like that goes, you know, around with it. And so they're going to be declassifying the Martin Luther King Jr. incident. They're going to be declassifying the John F. Kennedy, JFK. They're going to be doing I'm enjoying you. Thank you, Don. I'm enjoying you too. Oh, thank you, Sidra. I appreciate you guys. Tap the screen like the live. It helps me become more popular, and that's all I could ever ask for. But so I do think it's interesting. Can we declassify that? How about this? Let's start off with the island. The fucking island. Let's start off with the island that had all the kids years ago that used to go. Like, The weirdest thing I ever heard was Stephen Hawking was on the list for the island. Like, imagine what that must be like as a poor young child, right? Because apparently, what he would do is he would put math problems up on the board, and he would have them like. I mean, this is I don't know if this is true or not. They said Stephen Hawking was a very regular visitor of the island, and he would put math problems up on the board, and he would get them to try to solve them. And when they couldn't solve them, he would make fun of them. So that's. But can we release that? There's this new task force, and what they're doing is they are absolutely they're supposed to be declassifying everything, every little bit of stuff that is ever hid from. I want to know what's up with the aliens. Can we declassify that? That would be cool. That's supposed to be declassified too. They're supposed to be declassifying anything about a sea monster or Bigfoot or any information that they have that we don't have is supposed to become. They're doing this full transparency thing, which I think is pretty good because I'm curious. I'm curious to what they kept quiet during JFK. I'm curious to keep, hear, like, I would like to know who we didn't really hear much. Like when Trump had his whole thing with his ear at that press conference, right? You didn't really like. What are the like? We'll be real. We'll be real. Okay. Okay, we'll be real. What are the chances that a fraction of a millimeter was what all it took to not hit him through his ear? He happened to turn his head just at the right time and went like this. That seems rather sus to me. I mean, that's me. BBC? No, I don't have one. What's up, beautiful? Hi, Blacksmith. How are you guys? Welcome through. Tap the screen. I like it when people stop by to see me. But, like, didn't that one... I'll be real. That one looked kind of staged to me. Like, he just happened to look to the side, and then they had all these pictures of him with his hand up and everything. I'm like, come on. Come on. It looked a little... I'm not saying it was staged, but I'm not saying it wasn't. Like, it did look a little staged. Like, what are the chances that he happened to turn his head within a fraction of a millimeter? And it went through. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking. Like, I'm like, I don't know. That's like I said, that's just kind of what I'm thinking. I'm like, well, that's interesting. They've also come out recently with, like I said, a lot of the Charlie Kirk stuff has been going on this week, right? And oh yeah, but then there was like an attempt on Trump like 2 weeks later that we didn't even hear about. We barely heard about it. He was out golfing the one day and somebody took another pop at him. You didn't hear shit about it. Like normally time anybody does anything, I couldn't tell you the name that tried to get Trump the first time. Like they just don't release that stuff. Like, you know what I mean? What state you at? I'm in Delaware. It's very boring here, so I live stream live. Alright, so okay, they ended up now, we all know what happened with like Jimmy Kimmel, like his show, all within the week. He got canceled, he got rehired. I think they canceled him again, rehired him again. So he went on the other night because he had made some jokes about Charlie Kirk and whatnot. And people were highly offended by it. Like I said, I feel bad for his children. I feel bad for his wife. They were actually at this event when it happened. And, but like, I think at the same time, send a Misfit love. Oh, my love. Well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you, Phil. But so, I don't know. Like I said, the whole thing, it's just, it's sad. To me, it's sad. It's sad because the kids are the ones that are going to pay for that. Like, I wasn't even trying to look for the unedited version. Are you in a relationship? I am dating somebody, hun. But, I don't know. I wasn't even trying to see the actual video of it. And I opened Facebook one day, and there was, like, the next day, it was literally whole side of his neck coming. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's a lot. Like, it was a lot at like 6 o'clock in the morning the next day. Like, and that's what you see. So, you know, at some point his kids are going to get familiar with the internet. At some point his kids are going to go, well, let me go look around the internet and find out some information about my dad. and the chances that video is going to come up there. So that was my big, like, that's my big issue with that, is like that video is out there, and that at some point his children are could very potentially come across it, not even necessarily realizing what they're seeing until it's already too late. So that is definitely the sad part to me. The memorial service was beautiful. I'm not a Democrat, I'm not a Republican, I'm not a liberal, I'm not a conservative, I'm not a nothing. I'm just me. Right? Like, I'm just me. I don't label myself as anything. I'm just me. You know what I mean? And so yeah, I'm sure there's views that I had that I agreed with. I'm sure there were views of hymns that I didn't agree with. But I don't think anybody deserves to be put in that position for their beliefs. Like, I don't think that that's something you should never be unalived in front of your children from that. Well, now the conspiracy theory people have stopped. Because I said, I wasn't even trying to find this video. I opened my TikTok first thing in the morning, the day after, and I seen the unedited version. It was before all the unedited versions got taken down, which means the unedited versions were up, which means people have the unedited versions, and they were spread around too, so they tried to do what they can to get it shut down, and now all of them are edited, right? So what they're saying is that where he was hit, because he was hit around this area, like in his neck, right? If he had been hit like or an inch like to the side, right, he would have hit his spinal cord. The spinal cord would have stopped everything right away. Like, it would have completely like stopped it, like 100% right there stopped it, because that's one of the few bones in your body that won't have, like, it won't pass through your body because it's so strong. It'll get stopped right there. Well, now people are thinking that there was more than one shooter, right? Because when they thought at first that came from, say, up over there and it hit him here. But the problem is, if it hit him here, right, how it's going through, if you look at the projectile, there would have been nothing that would have stopped it. So it would have gone backwards and it would have hit somebody else in the crowd. So now what they're thinking is that there was actually a second person that was behind him. And because they're saying that what's really weird is the bullet, they thought the bullet hit here and then it fell out. Well, the bullet is going to be lodged in long enough that it's not going to, it's in far enough, it's not going to go out. It didn't come out the back. So, okay, there was just tissue stopping it, right? But then they're looking, and here the bullet ejected and it fell on the ground. So for that to happen, it would have had to be coming the other way. So from behind him, through him, to get it to land on the ground over there. So I said there's all these conspiracy theories running around. I did watch the memorial. Like I said, I'm not a big religious person. I'm not like really into like conservatism or liberalism or none of that stuff. Like, I'm just not. But like, it was pretty sad. It was pretty sad. Like, it was pretty sad. I wouldn't be surprised if she was like the next like first lady president. Like, straight up, we need some presidents that are less than 180 years old. Like, we need some presidents that are not like in their 80s. We need some presidents that if they're going to be around for a while, they're around for a while. We need to get somebody that's in their 30s, 40s, something, because hiring these men that are in their 80s, I think is not working out well for us. Like, just based on Biden alone. Like I said, I'm from Delaware. Everybody in Delaware knows who Biden is. They knew who Biden was. They 100%. We all knew who motherfucking Biden was, right? And he had a rep for years. And like, I actually did think, okay, well, I watched the debate between him and Trump, right? I had to turn it off. I had to turn it off because like Joe's just like, well, what I think you should do. And like, at some point Trump said something like, spit it out, Joe. You know what I mean? But I'm like, I think, and I honestly believe that that's the reason that Trump won, was because people went, well, are like, you had people that were Democrats that were then going and voting for Trump because they didn't want this schmo. Like, he's an idiot, man. He's been an idiot for years. Like, Joe Biden has been an idiot for years. We all knew it. Like I said, I grew up in his area. My sister went to high school with his kids. Like, I mean, just all like Delaware is not a small place, so everybody knew who he was, you know, and he was weird back in the day. Now we're talking maybe 40 years ago, he had like a good solid mind to him, but like, how many times did you guys ever see him fall up like the steps to like Air Force One? That happened a lot. That happened a lot, where he would be going to get on Air Force One waving, turn around and fall up the steps. I'm like, there was one, right? Oh my god, there was one thing, and I screamed like I literally, when I say the letters LOL, that was my mouth happening right then. So they were giving Elton John the Humanitarian of the Year award, right? So it's Mrs. Biden and it's Biden, and they're staying there and they're like, we appreciate you so much. Elton John's crying. He's raised so much money for AIDS research. He's lost so many friends to AIDS. It's something that he's seen firsthand. That he's got, and he through the government had raised something like $6 billion towards AIDS research. Which, by the way, guys, totally off subject, but not off subject. They've now come out with a actual cure for HIV. So if you catch it early enough, there's a way to cure it. Like, I'm sure it's like $1 million. I'm sure that'll come down after a while, but they've come out with a cure for it. So, Sugar Mommy, no, hi Nora, what's going on? But so, and I say, guys, I'm dual streaming, so if you hear me talking to somebody, they're not in your chat, I promise you, it's just the other chat. But so, okay, so Elton John's standing there, he's crying. I mean, it's just pouring down his face. This is such an honor to get the Humanitarian of the Year award and to get given to you by the President of the United States and da 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 da. Like, like it's such a big honor, right? So when Biden goes off script, that's when things go awry. Like, he will say some of the dumbest shit once he goes off script. Even if he's on script, it's not promised to go well. Like, even if it's on script, there's nothing saying it's gonna go well. Do me a favor, guys, tap the screen like the live. Helps me draw more people in, and we love that around here. But so he's talking to Elton John, right? And he reads his script, right? Like, you can tell the script's over, right? He grabs the microphone back from Elton John, right? And he proceeds to bear hug Elton John around the neck, and he goes, "It's this guy's fault that we spent $8 billion of taxpayer money this year on AIDS." And I'm like, oh, so. Oh, so. Like, I get what he was saying, which was we raised $8 billion this year for AIDS research because of this guy. But the way that he like, his verbiage is what fucks them all up every time. Like, so he's the reason that we wasted, and that's what he said was, he's the reason we wasted $8 billion of taxpayer money on AIDS research. And I'm like, he didn't invent it. Like, it wasn't him. Like, wait, what? Like, who? Like, what? But, and it was one of those things where it was like a moment. So Elton John, he didn't realize what was just said. They're thinking later, like, chummy. He probably got on the airplane and said, "Do you realize what that president just said to you?" And showed him the video. And he was like straight up, like, that's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. Like, he's just an idiot. Like, he's been an idiot. I said he's been an idiot for as long as I've known him. Like, hey, WWE Mom, how are you, baby? Good morning, guys. Welcome through to Tap the Screen. I like it when people like blood. So I was so happy. Like, I'll be real. People are like, well, do you like this one or do you like this one? I like turn this way. What do you mean turn this way? But I couldn't, like, Biden was too much. I would have voted for a random roaming peacock before I would have voted for, Biden again. And I think that's what it came down to for a lot of people was, do we have Biden out there with his, like, senile, like, there's, like, he was, like, what, 88 years old? I said he was one of my state senators for, like, 30 years. Like, why do we have people that are, like, in their 80s running the country? Most people that are in their 80s aren't even running their own diapers. Like, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? But yet we have people that are in their 80s running our country. Why don't we go for people that are in their 40s? People that are in their 50s? Hell, have a 30-year-old. Like, why not have a 30-year-old? If somebody can be like, oh, hey, he's pretty hot, and they get a vote that way, why not? Like, I mean, regardless, nobody can make decisions without having, steps to go through and progresses to go through. So it's like, but you would rather have Biden up there? Like, I think a lot of people just voted for Trump because it was better than voting for Biden. Like, there were a lot of like the Democratic states that ended up voting the other way just because it was Biden. I don't know. Biden was embarrassing, man. Trump's tan is embarrassing, but Biden was just embarrassing overall. Like, watching him try to pronounce people's names, and like he didn't know. Like, I remember the one time he was on the stage and he couldn't figure out how to get off the stage, and they're like, "Mr. President, over here, Mr. President, walk this way." And he's like, "Where am I going?" And he's like reaching through the curtain. Where are we going? What? Where am I going out? I don't understand. Like, dude, there's a fucking curtain crease. Like, you walk through it. Like, maybe you should. What do they got? Post-it notes on everything for you, Joe, just so you can find your way around a fucking stage? Like, you gotta be smarter than the curtain. If you're not smarter than the curtain, then guess what? I'm concerned. I'm concerned. It's the truth. It's the truth. Okay, so next on in the weird news. Like I said, I babble a lot, guys, so don't mind me. So yeah, Jimmy Kimmel this week, he had a show, then he didn't have a show, then he had a show, then he didn't have a show. Now he's got a show again. So they went on and they told him pretty much like, what you need to do is go on and apologize. Like, for, now I'm one of those people, I think that comedy is comedy. And I think that, I understand that people can be sensitive about things sometimes, but I've seen people make Twin Tower jokes. I've seen people make, Vietnam jokes. I think when it comes to comedy, there isn't really, like, anything that's off limits. There really shouldn't be anything that's off limits. There's a lot of people who that's how they heal, is through humor. So Jimmy Kimmel had made, like, and I didn't even think it was a bad joke. I seen the joke. I don't remember what the joke was, but he made a joke about Charlie Kirk. And so they ended up telling him, like, yo, listen, like, that's not going to happen, buddy. Like, not up in here. And so they ended up, they were going to cancel him, right? And then I guess they all talked. They put him back on. And then he said, other people said, well, no, we don't like that. So then he took it back off. He came back on. He had his first return to TV the other night after a big old week away. Not like it was like it was a big old week away, And so he came on and gave like a really tear-filled apology about how, like, he wasn't trying to disrespect his family or disrespect his life, and he thinks that what's happened is horrible, and all that stuff. And I'm like, but at the same time, I'm one of those people that I feel like comedy is objective. Like, there are a lot of people that will make light of things. Hi, Rob. How are you, baby? Like, they will make fun of things because that's how they cope. I'm one of those people. I have to admit, I am a dark humor person. You were thinking about me? What were you thinking about? Are you thinking about me with a bucket of fried chicken? Because I was thinking about me with that this morning, too. Like, I don't know. It just sounded good. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I read about this one the other day. Okay, so you guys remember that couple? That couple greasing up all over. Oh, God, that sounds like horrible acne. That husband and wife couple that were not actually a husband and wife. The Coldplay couple. You guys know the Coldplay couple, the ones that they're looking for, like, the kiss cam, right? And they're, like, looking around the crowd, and they stop on this one couple, and this one dude, they're both like, and, like, she turns her head like this, right? And he jumps down. People, if they had just waved and been like, nobody would have noticed anything. The lead singer, Coldplay, he's like, wow, they're either having an affair or they're really shy, right? Like, that's how it went, right? Come to find out, even if they had just kind of waved and pretended like it was okay, so the wife of the guy, she's filed for a divorce. That was like, he lost more money that night than he ever could have. Like, he was part of a multi-million-dollar company. Guess who gets at least half of that? Especially if she's got proof on it. Especially the fact that she got 2 kids with you. Guess what? You just lost. That's the most expensive bit of puss you've ever gotten a day in your life. Just straight up. Most expensive. It better been good. It better have been worth it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It better have been worth it because, like, that's the most. What are you getting into today? I got to work. It's not going to be too fun. I went out and shot pool yesterday for a little bit and I'm trying to keep myself going. You know what I mean? I got to go to the gym at some point today, too. I'm like, you guys will see me on here later doing some belly dancing, doing my fire fans, all that good stuff. Like, it's just going to be a busy day. So the husband, remember the one chick, the blonde chick, she was the HR consultant at this $1 million company that the guy that was holding her happened to own. Okay, so the husband of the woman, the husband of the blonde woman, was also at the Coldplay concert with another date. So even if they had just been like, and waved, the husband still would have been like, I seen you on the big screen, motherfucker. What were you doing up there? I'm like, that's messy. That's definitely like, that's messy. That's messy. Like, he can't really say he was there because then she's like, well, who were you there with? And he's like, well, I seen who you were there with. Like, so I'm thinking that the one that's going to win the most out of this is definitely the wife. The wife of the millionaire husband. Yeah, she's gonna literally brutalize him in court. Yeah. She's gonna rake him like nobody's business. Like, I mean, like the other guy, like, I mean, it came out that he was there with his said girlfriend too. So I don't think he'll get raked. She'll get, like, the blonde chick will get raked the same way the other dude did. But they were real quick. If I swear to God, if they had just stood there and waved like, oh yeah, look at us, we're a happy couple, nobody would have noticed anything. It was a reaction. Hi AJ, we're getting coffee in us. But yeah, so yeah, he was there with his girlfriend too. Yeah. Just thought I'd share with you guys. It was something I found interesting. I don't know. Okay, let's see. But yeah, he was there on his own date. I'm like, yeah, I mean, like, listen, some people really are married, but it really is more like a business deal. Like, they're like, hey, you want to get married? Oh, why? You think it'll be good for us? I mean, yeah. Okay, let's go get married. Okay, you want to have kids? Yeah, why not? Okay, we'll have kids. Okay, you want a pool? Okay, we'll get a pool. You want a dog too? Okay, well, let's get a dog. And then they're like, fuck, I don't know. I would rather any day of the week marry for love than money. Not saying I wouldn't, like, listen, I'll be real. I think I could love for money a little bit. Like, let's say, somebody takes you on trips a lot, that might make you love you. You might be a little bit more inclined, like, my love is not bought. That doesn't mean you can't attempt. That does not mean you can't attempt. Like, I'm just saying, that doesn't mean you can't attempt. Like, I do like vacations as much as the next person. But yeah, so I thought that was pretty funny. He was there. So even if they had played it off, hey, the guy probably wouldn't have been able to say, hey, I was there. Well, you were there. Who were you with? Oh, I was there with somebody from work. Okay, well, I was there with somebody from work. So what's your point? Like, it didn't really have to go the way that it did, but apparently the husband was already in the crowd, but he was with a girlfriend. I know, I need a bake today too. I made like croissants over the weekend and they just did not work out well. I fell asleep the other night and I was like, and I still had them in. Oh my God, have you guys seen that guy? There's a guy on TikTok, right? His name is Bazooka Hands. He's like this Russian dude. He's had a lot of filler put in his face and in his lips and his chin. And like, he literally looks like he's 170 pounds soaking wet. But yeah, he has these big, huge muscles, right? That are definitely man-made. Like, and he's like, bazooka. Like, I used to see him on TikTok all the time. No, I haven't seen him on TikTok at all lately. So I don't know. I guess I just expected that like his arms must have exploded or something. He's actually going through issues right now with them where he's bazooka. Like, yeah, but dude, you might have what looks to be muscles, even though they don't look like muscles. Like, we'll be real, they don't look like muscles at all. But they ended up like his arms have kind of ruptured. Yeah. So he had to have all these skin grafts done. Like, but yeah, so that's why we haven't seen him on TikTok much. But I'm like, is there like a, I don't know. I wouldn't find that attractive. Like, dude literally looks like he's like 70 pounds. Like, there's nothing about that looks proportionate. There's nothing about that looks attractive to me. Then he started getting like filler injections in his cheeks. Then he started getting filler injections in his lips. Then he started getting like filler injections like in his cheekbones, like his chin. Like, I mean, like, just look him up. His name is like Bazooka Hands. And when I say like, you'll see, like, you could see the underside of his arm right here. Looked like it was like ripping. It was like bright pink. But so he hasn't shown up in my newsfeed in a while. I just really hadn't, because it wasn't like I ever stopped by and like talked to him. Hi, Dar, what's happening? Like, it wasn't like I stopped by to like be like, yo, what's up, Bazooka? How you doing? Like, I was like, that dude's weird. Okay, let's just keep going, right? Yeah, apparently that's why we haven't seen him. It's because he's been having a whole bunch of medical issues. I know you guys are super worried, right? Super worried. Let's see. Yeah. So there's a guy, right, on TikTok. His name is Nick Harris. He was like a big streamer on TikTok, right? And he got caught. This fucked me up so bad. He broke into his grandmother's garage, right? On live stream. On live stream. He did this on live stream. Broke into his grandmother's garage. He proceeded to take, she had an outdoor freezer, right? He proceeded to take all this stuff out of her outdoor freezer on his live and build a fort of all the food, right? Well, his grandmother didn't call the police because she was sleeping, so people on the internet called the police, right? He did this while he was live on TikTok. People do this stuff while they are live on TikTok. Ben, what you doing, baby? Like, why do these people do this stuff while they're live on TikTok? If you are committing a crime, why are you doing it on TikTok? Like, dumb, dumb, dumb. Like, just dumb. Like, okay, let's give them all the evidence they need, right? So these people started calling and they're like, we think he's breaking into his grandmother's garage. He's on something. Like, there's no way he wasn't on something. But for weeks, he was telling people he was sober and whatnot. He just had his court hearing the other day, right? And the court actually had to go, and because see, court trials are public. Like, you can go on and watch, like, everything to do with court trials and whatnot. So a whole bunch of people from TikTok went over to go watch his court trial, right? Well, they ended up shutting down the court trial, like, because people started thinking that, doing court trial is the same as if somebody's doing like a chat, we just need one more glove, chat, like, you know what I mean? Like, that sort of shit. And it's not. Court trials can be shut down. So there were people from TikTok that were going to the court trial that was online and saying inappropriate things. So guess what happened? The judge shut down the live feed, right? Because, like, people were being inappropriate. They were saying shit towards him. Ha ha ha. Look, this judge is going to throw the book at you. Like, all this stuff, right? There was all this stuff that ended up, like, But I'm like, so now nobody knows what's going on with him. Like, nobody knows. And see, the problem is, he kept calling people. I didn't like, there's a guy named Wyatt on here, and I've never watched him. I've seen bits and pieces of him, right? He took a call from Nick Harris, like, while he was on a live stream, which, hey, I don't think you should do. Like, I don't think you should do that. This person might not realize they're being broadcast on a live stream. If they are, that's one thing, but if they're not, And on the live stream, Nick Harris tells this dude Wyatt, like, well, I'm trying to call my grandmother and get her to drop the charges. Well, when there is, see, now, once upon a time, if, say, you were in an abusive relationship and you called the cops and the cops came out and they broke you up, you could say, well, whoa, whoa, I don't want to push charges on him. He was just drunk. Or I don't want to push charges on him. And they wouldn't. But then, of course, what happened? A lot of people ended up getting unalived from that shit, right? Like they ended up getting unalived from it. And so what's taken over is the court has, like, if you get arrested for domestic assault now, then guess what? It's not just a you thing. Like, it's not just a, it means that the state takes in and takes over for the victim. So you can call the victim and say, hey, grandmom, can you drop the charges as much as you want to? Even if she wanted to, she can't. But like B, now there's record of you trying to, and what they call it is intimidating a witness. If you are on there and you're trying to intimidate a witness, and there is proof of you trying to intimidate a witness by things like phone calls. People are so dumb. People piss me off so bad sometimes, y'all. You don't even know. People piss me off so bad. So there's videos of him calling this other dude from jail saying, you attract me? Awesome. Awesome. I need to attract the whole world. I need everybody to think I'm super sexy. I'm baking today too, guys. I made croissants yesterday and then I fell asleep with them. I'll be real. I like never do this. I fell asleep with them in the other night and they were on a very low setting, so thankfully it wasn't too bad. And I just sat down in my chair the other night and I just dozed off and I woke up and it was like past the time of work, so I'm happy that I am on full. But so today I'm going to attempt to make croissants. We're going to attempt to make croissants. So that'll be on my live stream in a little bit. But yeah, but I said there's all this proof that he did this because he did this on his live stream. If you're going to commit a crime, why are you doing it on your live? Stupid. Stupid. And then, like, what drives me nuts is people gift these people like crazy. Like, oh, look, he's so stupid. Let me send him all my money. Like, no, you look dumber for sending him all your money. Like, what do you mean? Like, you're giving these idiots your money. Stop giving dumb people your money. Like, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Right away. Stop it. Like, it's so ridiculous to me. Like, you'll see some people out there that are actually really good streamers. And I'm not speaking about me. I'm not speaking. But you'll see some of the dumbest people out there getting gifted. And you're like, dude, if some people, if they didn't have live streaming, if I didn't have live streaming, guess what? I'm going to make it in this life. I can tell you that much right now. There are some people, if they didn't have live streaming, they would not make it in this life. And then the whole, like, guys, can you send me like $20? Like, I hate that shit so much. Every time I hear that, it instantly annoys me. I know that people need help. There's a woman that's going live, or she's going viral right now because she went to the food bank, right? And I guess the food banks in her area are real stretched thin because the food banks everywhere are real stretched thin because there isn't enough food, right? So she's like, everybody told me to go to the food bank. So I went to the food bank. I worked all these years to be able to make money. I get $600 a month in food benefits, and that's not enough to feed 3 kids. And so everybody told me to go to the food bank, and this is all they gave me. And she's showing they gave her like peppers, onions, like some vegetables, some like a loaf of bread. She's like, but there's no eggs. There's no eggs. And I'm like, wow, some people are really never happy. Like, it's like, I already live in Winnebago with 6 of my kids. Like, okay. Like, listen, their father passed away, so don't even ask about child support. Okay, well, then your children should be receiving SSDI if their father passed away before they're 18 years old. So, I mean, but she literally sat and bitched about what she got from the food pantry. And I was like, is this chick being serious? Like, she's bitching because she didn't get to, like, my kids love cereal. And there was no cereal. Well, guess what? You know what? Cereal's up to like $8 a box. I love cereal too, but I don't love it that much. I'll eat something else. Fuck. So yeah, don't mind me, guys. I'm just bitching this morning. Yeah. And I said I can't wait. I'm gonna bake today. That's gonna be my thing today. We're gonna be baking. That's gonna be awesome. We're gonna be making French crullers, not French crullers, croissants. We're making croissants today. I love croissants. But so I made some yesterday and they came out like hard as bricks. So we're gonna try again today. We need to make this happen. Hold on, I'm getting messages. Okay, cool. Cool. I normally try to like multitask, like I'll, you know, do a little bit at a time and then we'll see. Okay, we're gonna start doing battle requests as they come through, y'all. Let's see if we can get the rest of our eye makeup on. How's that? Is that good? Do I look okay? Do I look as good as I'm going to look? Right? Hold on, let's see who this is. Hello? Is that a foot? Is that a foot? Why does that person have a foot up? Oh, what? Okay, well, whoa, there's so much. We got a lot of sound happening over there, homie. Yeah, you probably can't hear me because there's so much sound. Yeah, there's a lot of sound. It's okay. I'll back out. Not a big deal. There we go. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. So much sound. So much sound. I get really annoyed with people some days. Let's say, okay, we're just accepting all our battle requests. Hello, what's happening? Okay. No English? No? Okay. I mean, there's not much I can do with that. Like, I like to be able to sit and actually talk to people. Like, makes it hard. So I said, what else should I make today? Oh, God, what's on my list? I don't know. I have all sorts of stuff. I made lemon cake. Oh my God, it was so good. Oh, hello? Oh, there you are. Hi, Osama. What's going on?
How are you?
I'm good. Are you good?
Okay. Mate.
Okay, well, a question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much English do you speak, hon?
One mate.
No, no, but how much do you speak English? No?
Okay.
No English?
Punishment, mate.
No, but you don't speak English, right? So I don't want to battle you if you don't speak English. Yeah, can you exit? Because it won't let me exit. Yeah, there we go. Yo, he was on some good shit, man. I don't know what that dude is not wearing pants. I don't know what he got going on in his country, but man, he is some good stuff happening over there. Did you see that? He was like, one match, one match. All right, let's see. We're gonna just be crazy today, accept all your battle requests. Okay. The Wi-Fi is working real hard today, y'all. It's working real hard. Finally, somebody will pop on after like 20 minutes. Oh, good. He started following me, even though, yeah, it's not working. Yeah, it's not working. Okay, okay. It's okay. It's okay. We don't. It's okay. Well, it's not. It's okay. There we go. Ew, I got all my like black mixed in on this. Look at this. This is ridiculous. I'm down to like my very last like little bit of this, and it's supposed to be pink. It's not pink. I had eyeshadow mixed in with it by accident. We're gonna make this look work though. Alright. This look is gonna work, man. There you go. Okay. No, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work. Hold on, we're gonna make this work. I feel like this part's gonna make it much worse. Okay, let's see. Probably gonna hate my lips guy. Hi, what's going on, NWA?
What's up?
Nothing. How are you?
Aka, what's up? What's
Huh?
up, my man?
What?
Where you from?
What?
Where you from?
Where am I from? I'm from the U.S. Where are you from?
From Nigeria.
Yeah. How's Nigeria today?
He's mad at me. Sometimes I go
Okay.
He is mad at me. I don't know. He's my
Okay.
brother.
Do you need somebody to call somebody for you? Is your phone being robbed? Is there something? As long as it's like consensual, right?
Where in US are you from?
I'm from the part that doesn't exist. Where in Nigeria are you from?
Have you been in Nigeria before?
Yeah, I stopped over. I had a layover there once, and I camped in a tent.
I'm from Lagos. Do you know Lagos?
I love Legos. Yeah, I play with them all the time. I love Legos, especially the big ones. You know, like the ones that they make look like the Star Wars stuff. Oh, that's amazing. What a brilliant invention.
Are you married?
Am I married to the game?
I mean, are you married?
I'm married to the game and Legos.
Wow.
Yeah, I know it's a full time job. Yeah, is that your brother or is he like your husband?
Yeah, he's my brother.
Okay, so he's like your actual brother, or he's not like your brother, right?
Your blood bro, my blood brother.
Oh, okay. Does he not have his own phone?
No, no, no.
So what? You guys have one household phone?
Do you wanna buy it to me?
Oh, man. Okay, we're just gonna X out. LGBT Sheila. Oh, I didn't say it was LGBT. Yeah. Didn't know it was, but okay. Let's see. I had this beautiful pink color like looked out right. Alright. And it's like got black mixed into it somehow and now it's coming out like a really like weird purple color. I don't know. I'm not sure that I'm liking it too much. Ah, that one has too many people in. I can't do battles if there's like fucking like 8 million people in there. Like it weirds me out so bad.
Hello.
Oh, there you are. Okay, yeah, it took a minute for you to pop through. How are you? How do you say your name? I.
I'm good, and you?
Oh, I'm good. I'm hanging in there. So it's not your background?
Oh, should I put my bag on?
Well, turn your background off. Let me see your real background. What? Double standards for what? Oh, see, there you go. See, I like to see people where they really are. You know what I mean? Yeah. So how's the day going? Am I saying your name right? Is it AI?
Yes, yes. But my real name is Israel. And you?
Oh, okay. I'm Ren. It's nice to meet you, hon. Yeah.
Where
How's?
are you streaming from?
I'm from. I'm coming from
Why?
the U.S.
Eh?
Yeah, I'm coming from the U.S.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, it's
I'll
very.
follow you. Can you follow me back? Can you follow me
Sure.
back?
Sure. Why not? We'll do that. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. See, it was a great follow. I enjoyed it. Yeah. So what are you doing today?
Nothing, just at home.
Nothing.
Just
Just
bored.
hanging out. What time is it where you're
Just
at?
bored. I'm streaming from Nigeria.
Well, yeah, I know that, but what are you doing today in Nigeria? Are you working today?
Nothing, just inside.
Okay, you're not working tonight? Nothing? Just staying in?
No, no, I'm not working tonight. Yes.
Yes. Okay, well, that's solid. I mean, hey, I'm a homebody. I love being inside my house. Like I do. I love being inside my house. I've developed as I get older, I could like to go out even less. You know what I mean? So what's your favorite thing to do like in Nigeria? Like what is if you're going out on the town for like one night, like you're like, I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go crazy. What is your favorite thing to do?
I used to go to club.
Oh, you guys got what kind of? You got like really good clubs there. We don't have where I'm at. Other spots in the U.S. we have really good clubs. In like my area, not so much. In my area, no, no, no. We do not have
But
good
why?
clubs. Huh?
I don't go to club like that. I don't go to club.
Oh well, no, but I know
But
every great
you
once in a
are.
while it's fun to go, right?
Yeah.
Like every great once in a while it's fun to go. To go, do a club, have some fun, meet some pretty girls, hang out, do your thing,
Okay. I
right?
want us to be friends.
Huh?
I want to make friends with you.
Oh, you want to make friends with me? Why? Am I
Yeah.
cool?
No, I know. Yeah. I
Yeah.
just want to make friends with you. I just
Oh,
want
okay,
to make friends
cool.
with you.
We can be buddies. We'll be homies.
Can you give me a number, like a number to call you?
Oh no, we scalped it. Blue would look pretty on a stick. Why would you scalp me for having blue hair here? One of my best friends is Australian, Gab. So like, I mean, I'm just saying, like, he has no problem with my blue hair. So I'm
Don't
pretty
you
sure
want to
it's just
have
a
a
you
best friend
area.
from Nigeria?
Huh?
Don't you want to have a best friend from Nigeria?
Don't I want to have best friend? I mean, it's not on the list of things to do today, but you know, I mean, now that it's happened, now that
Okay.
it's happened,
Okay.
man, I can't find like a lighter lipstick to go with this. My one lighter lipstick is completely like, ugh. I need to go on and buy some new stuff. I need to go on and buy some new stuff. Let's put some rouge on it. I need some pink on it. My makeup is I will literally wait until I have absolutely nothing in lipstick or like whatever, and then I will go on and buy. So I'm really cheap with stuff. I don't like buying new stuff. It's a weird thing for me.
Okay.
Yeah, So what I was gonna say, see,
Do you play match? Do you play match?
sure we can play match. You're gonna win. I got like a
Okay.
total of 4 people in here.
Okay.
There you go. Say, so how do you pronounce your name? It's not AI Narrow, because that's what my brain.
Yes, you can call me Israel. You can call me Israel.
Oh, I can call you what?
Israel, Israel.
Israel. Okay. All right. So what's AI Narrow then? Is that like a game or something?
I just my name.
Hey,
I like my name.
Halloween. Yeah, there we go. Watch, you're gonna beat my ass. You are gonna beat my ass. I lose so many battles and I lose them all the time, and I'm so okay with it. Oh yeah, it's gonna happen. I just know it's gonna happen. And I'm going to bake croissants today, guys. Croissants, and I'm gonna say that every way I can. I'm working on a cookbook currently, so that's been like my other big thing lately. I'm gonna hurry up and get it
If
done.
I want to play match, can I invite you to come?
What do you mean?
If I want to play match genetic, can I invite you to come?
To come where?
To come, like,
To where?
don't worry, that's fair.
Huh? Bob, honey, hello. Oh, where are you inviting me to? You're inviting me what?
But you
Nigeria?
said,
Is that what you're
yeah, I'm
saying?
Nigerian.
I mean, I don't have any plans to go to my Nigeria anytime. Hi, Miss Elizabeth or Missy. What's going on? Hi, James, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tap the screen like the live, guys. I like it when people stop by to see me. I expect nothing out of anybody. The best things in the lives are free, so just tap the screen for me. It helps me. So we're gonna be on a little bit longer, and
Thank
then
you
I'm
so much,
baking.
Princess. Thank you so much, Princess.
See, Princess is over there.
Thanks
She's
so
got your
much.
back. She's got your back. Uh-huh. See?
Yeah,
Yeah, see, look at that. See?
she's like my girlfriend.
You see? Oh, that's your girlfriend?
She's like my girlfriend. Yes,
Oh,
yes.
she's like your girlfriend? Have you not officially asked her yet to be your girlfriend?
No, no, she's my girlfriend.
Oh, okay, so you have officially asked her. I was gonna make you ask her now. I was gonna do it. I was gonna be like, so, yeah, maybe you should make this official over ice cream, like. Okay, well, let's go. How long you guys been together?
What do you say?
Huh?
I didn't hear what you say. What you say?
How long have you two been boyfriend and girlfriend?
Oh, no, it's not that big. I think last 2 weeks, right? Or last week. Oh,
Last
yeah,
two.
something like that.
Well, what took you so long? She seems awesome. What do you mean? Like, she seems awesome. Did you ask her or did she ask you?
I asked that.
Good, good. That's good, good. See, there you go. Boom. Some guys act like it's hard to get a girlfriend. No, you just ask, and if they want to be it, they'll say yes. Like, not hard to do.
Do you have a boyfriend? Do you have a
I,
boyfriend?
I'm seeing somebody. Yeah, yeah, I'm seeing somebody.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
weird.
go with the person.
I'm weird. Like
Go with the person, man.
some days I'm about it, other days not so much. It just depends on like what kind of mood I'm in. It's like men can be allowed to put up with. I said I don't date women. Like every once in a while I'll come across a woman that I'm like, maybe I could date them. But for the most part, I like men. I like men. Like I say every great once in a while I'll find a girl that I'm like, okay, maybe. But like women can be so complicated. I like men. I much prefer men.
Mm.
Oh, and it's so hard because I have a thing for accents too. I have a thing for accents. Block me before I get started. You haven't gotten started yet, Gav. You never got started. Like, maybe you thought you did something important, but I promise you didn't. Yeah. But like I love people I love beards. I have a thing for beards. Like beards I find super hot. If I see a guy and he's got some tattoos and a beard and he's like an adult and takes care of his oh man. Ooh. Ooh. I have some issues, you know what I mean? Like but that's the tend to guy I like to go for guys that are sweet. Like this just you know what I mean? Like I like sweet teddy bear type of guys. So
Oh,
that's you know what I mean. Like I could never date somebody that was like a troll or like could never. It just seems so pathetic to me. So I'm like, if I want honestly, I would just be like, don't even bother dating me. If somebody was like, so I troll in my free time. See, there you go. Your girlfriend got. See, you beat me. You got one in the hole.
yeah.
See, there you go. See, good job, girlfriend. High five. Good job. All right. Well, here, honey, I will let you go. I put a follow on you. I hope you have an amazing day. I'm going to go drink some more of my coffee and read some
Okay.
more weird news. Okay?
Yeah. Bye.
Bye, hon. See, he was nice. He was nice. I like it when people are nice. Like, you know what I mean? Welcome before I get started. Did you say it again or was that just from the last one? I don't know. But so no, I said today we're going to be baking. I have like a lot of shit to do today. I have to work at some point today. Some point I have to be a productive member of society, but I got a little bit of time. So the other night, right? The other night, and this is so bad. I made croissants. I was all excited. I was like, oh, and guess what I did? I sat down, had my timer going, right? Sat down, was cooking them, and I just happened to doze off. And I slept through my timer for about 15 minutes. So I ended up burning them. So I'm like, damn it, man, I'm gonna have to, man. And then I have you knock the right door. What? You're beautiful just like me. Well, see, there we go, King. I got you. I got you. Say, but I don't know what that meant. You knocked the right door. Like, what is? And you know what they say? They say, and I don't know if this is true or not. They say, well, I mean, I know it's a little true. They say that men, like, if they have a beard and they have like the white part, you know how most men will get the white around their mouth, like when they first start to go gray. They say that that's actually from a guy that will go down on a woman because it's the acidity in our areas that will kind of start to bleach the beard. But like I don't know, I find funny guys very attractive. I find smart guys very attractive. When somebody isn't like smart or funny, I like there's no attraction that can happen. There's no nothing that can happen. There's no like if somebody's got like two brain cells and they're constantly fighting, it's just an instant turn off for me. Like I can't. I can't. I could never. I couldn't. I can't. Like I can't. I can't. Some people are so beyond stupid. And some of the questions that they write are so beyond stupid that I sit and I'm like, do they not think before they speak? Like, they didn't think, like, they didn't think about it before they click send. Like, hey, this is really stupid. Maybe I shouldn't say this. Like, it's so weird to me. Like, it's just weird. Like, I'm like, so you see me get this look on my face? That's probably in my head me going, this is a fucking idiot. Like, I'm not this smart. I'm not saying I'm the smartest person in the world, but man, like, I'm telling you, there is nothing that is a bigger turn off to me than when a guy is stupid. Like, there's some guys they're stupid. Like, stupid, stupid. Like, stupid, stupid, stupid. And that, like, is just literally, I have to admit, like, I love accents. I said one of my friends is, he's one of my best friends. He's from Australia. His accent, beautiful. But I've heard other ones from there that aren't beautiful, but his is beautiful. He's got a great sense of humor. He's like a good looking guy. He's like, I'm like, how are Australian women not loving you? There's some English accents that I like, not all of them, because some of them I just can't understand what the fuck they be saying. Other ones like are okay. I love Scottish accents. I love Irish accents. It's a thing. It's like a being an American woman thing. Like we love accents. We love accents. But I wouldn't take like somebody with an accent who was also like a tool bag because I don't want to hear them say their dumb shit in like an accent. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't make or break anybody for me. You know what I mean? It's just it's something that American women see a little bit as like a plus. Like ew, it's got an accent like that. You know what I mean? Like that type of shit. It's like I can't hang with other stuff. I just can't. What today's date? I was gonna say I have two. Tomorrow's gonna be birthday dinner. We got two birthdays in my family this week. Today's my parents' anniversary. I said it's gonna be a busy weekend. I had a great weekend, guys. I hope you all had a great weekend. I said I went out and practiced a lot this weekend, but and it's funny. Like I don't ever want anybody to think that like I hate men because I absolutely don't. I'm completely the opposite. I love men. I do. I love men. Like I 100% love men. Hate stupid men. Like dislike stupid men. But generally I love men. I would rather hang out with men than hang out with women because they're a little bit more like there isn't like 20 thoughts. Like a girl will be like, I'm mad at you and I'm not gonna tell you why, and I'm like, why? You're mad at me? What do I do? Huh? Oh. But like I just can't, and I know that sounds horrible. I just cannot deal with stupid men. Oh my god. And some men I'll leave them in, like, and just let them talk. Just so, like, I'm hoping that maybe they'll realize how stupid they sound. Because some of them are so stupid. Like, so stupid. Like, Mike's been in here. He said a lot. He's never said stupid shit. Like, but some guys are so dumb. I said I've been finding this out on, like, YouTube, too. Is that especially when it gets really going, that's when the trolls come through. And it's always just dumb. Like, it's always just dumb shit. And it's like, dude, come on, at least bring me something good. Like, come on, something good. You know what I mean? Like, something. Come on. Come on. All right, guys, here. I got to get ready. I'm going to go wrap up my stuff in here for now. I'm going to go get all my stuff ready for my baking. This is how today's gonna go. And so we're gonna bake, and then later on I'll be working. So you know it's gonna be a busy day. But yeah, this is what we're doing today. So I hope you guys, if I don't see you again, I hope that you have an amazing day. I love you guys, and I really do appreciate when you guys stop by. Give me like a little bit. Let me get all my stuff set up, and then I will be back on. Okay? I love you guys so much. Thank you for coming and seeing me. 100%. Be back on in shortly. Shortly. Here we go.